Hey, what's up guys, it is DJ. Today we got some new mods to take a look at for Farming Simulator 22. In total, 26 mods were released on the in-game mod up. All platforms got 14 new and 9 updates. PC and Mac players got 3 updates. If you like staying updated yourself with all the latest mods and news in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Otherwise, check out today's mods. Starting off with our new ones for all platforms, we have the Steyr Profi 4145 2016 2020 model. This is a pretty cool tractor and a lot of customization options. We start with 145 horsepower, manual plus power shift transmission, 250 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour. It weighs 5.4 tons. I've had a day already. Engine options, we got 4 of them. So we got 145 horsepower with or without the CVT, and then we have 175 with or without the CVT, which is kind of nice. So back and forth between those. Wheel options, basically all of them. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, and back. Standard wide tires with weights, normal ones, broad tires, narrows, rear twin narrow, rear twins, twins all the way around. Standard, it's got everything other than tracks. Man, those things be sweet with some tracks on it. Display on the inside, you can add a display if you want. Steering wheel, we have old and new. Front fenders are a yes and no. Beacon lights, we have none. Left, right, both. So we get 4 options there. That's pretty cool. Protection, this is my favorite. Check this out. I love that. We're leaving it on there. Triangle, this is around towards the back side. Yes or no there. And then front loader, we have the Quickie and the Hawa. Now, main colors, we have a bunch of these. We have kind of like a faded look if you want it to look like it's been used or left out in the sun a little bit too long, or you can give it a custom color, which is kind of neat. Design color, you can also do this too. So you can do a custom color or a regular one. Interior is just a light gray or dark gray. Door, this is interesting because I don't know if I've ever seen this customization option on a tractor before. But you can make them white if you want to. And lastly, rims. We have every black and gray you could think of, including a couple whites, but we are going to go with a really awkward light blue. Yeah! Next is our Claas Torion 1914 Wheelloader. 224 horsepower on here with a variable transmission. We got 280 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour, which is really nice. And it weighs 19.7 tons. A lot of customization up here. Maybe some of the most that we've seen. Let's take a look. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, and back in. And we have a standard and a wide tire in the Trelleborg, standard and chunky boys in Michelin, standard and a wide for your Continental, Midas. Same thing through there. BKT, just a little bit of elongated there. Vredestein is what it is, and so are Nokian. So I think the Michelin wide tires are the chunkiest of them. So we'll go with those. Decals, these are on the side, so you can do nothing. You can do Clever Motors, you can do Armand, or you can do Craft Land Machine and Ag. Yeah, how cool is that? In-game branding. Window tint, we've got without the window tint, all around, just on the sides and the back, or again, with nothing. A real GPS accessory, with or without, that's going to be located inside. Beacon, get a couple different setups for that. I think all of the above are there, so just pick the one that you like. Speed sign on the back, with or without that. We do have that. Extra extinguisher is going to be on the back right-hand side. Adjustable hitch. This is neat. So this actually got updated today, but you don't have to add it to this mod. You could just have it, which I love. Now, color options. There's so many on here. So we have the main color itself. So let's go with a red for the main color. Then we have the frame color. It's on the very bottom. I think I'm going to go with white. Yeah. Cabin color. Let's go with pink. That'll look nice. Also, cabin color also changes a few things in the engine. And this around the back and around towards the sides. Then we have the grids color. Now, this is a little bit different. We'll go with yellow just so you can see it. So you can see in all the grids. Maybe frame color white was not the best option. There we go. That'll work. And then, of course, we have rim color, which is, well, rim colors at the end of the day. A lot of options here. Next up, we got something super duper cool. I'm really excited to see this. This is the Kart Pallet, or well, if you're from the States, it's a pallet cart. 100 horsepower, which is just mind-boggling to me. A manual transmission, 20 liters of fuel, 62 miles an hour. Hold on tight, boys. We're going to jump something. Yee! Wheel brands, we got Lizard. We also have Trelleborg, BKT, and back end. These are all going to be rear wheel changes. Front ones stay the same. Then we have design of yes or no. An extra little speed bit on the back with spoiler. Yes, we're doing that. Main color, we have blue. Now you can see there are some blue accents, but like the thing itself is black, right? So we could change that up and all those bits start to change. Very interesting. Let's go with a bright green because why not? Then we have rim colors, which are kind of all the rim colors. We're just gonna go with gray. Just gray. Let's get one of these. Let's put it in the game. Up. Let's see what we got. So sound is good. Doesn't look like we could do anything, so driving is the only thing that can happen here. Very nice 1-to-1 in there. Coming back out. Dude's looking good. It's got 1 gear. So I'm not, let's see. Oh, is that the, oh, that handle right there is the throttle. Oh boy. There, very nice. Let's see, can we get up to 62 miles an hour? Yes, we can without any troubles whatsoever. Now, how does this do off-roading? Because I imagine some people are going to want to take this off-roading. She does spin a bit. Let's see, let's take it right here and crank it left. It doesn't have much grip, but then when you get into the fields, it spins really easily. Yeah, so I think it's probably got the same grip settings as some of the base game cars or something like that. It's definitely something fun to drive in first person, a little bit slower. Yeah, this is cool though. Next up, the Balser is here, but unfortunately it is Lizard branded, which a lot of you guys may be a little disappointed about, myself included. If you're on PC, you can download the Balser version from the Custom Modding Facebook page. I've got that linked on my community tab. But anyway, let's take a look at this. It holds 100,431 liters. That is not unrealistic. That is just how much it holds. 17,400 tons? 17.4 tons. Yeah, that sounds better. 570 horsepower is required for this, but I would recommend 600 or 700. You're welcome. Rims or wheels. Goodness, what a day. Michelin, Lizard. We also have custom moddings on there, which is cool. And then back in again. Now we also have a couple different setups for custom moddings, which I like these right here, the Super Cat. Scale, we've got yes or no. It's going to be around towards the front. The shovel, I believe that's around the back maybe, or the inside. Where's the shovel? Oh, it's in front of the wheels up here. No wonder I couldn't see it. Now, air hose, reel, and fire extinguisher. You can go with that if you want to. Chain cover, yes or no. I think I'm going to go with yes there. Tarp, yes or no on the very top. Main colors, all kinds of good stuff here. We'll just go with something that matches case, because we're going to try and use this with case. We're going to try to use this with case. Let's get ourselves a base game case tractor. That'll do. So this cart is absolutely massive. We showed it off a little bit in a preview video, and I showed just how difficult it is for some vehicles to maneuver this and move it around. Now this is working just fine, at least now. However, whenever we fill it up with, let's say, wheat, if you're going to be using it as a grain cart, it is quite heavy. She's a big boy. It does seem a little bit easier to move around, but as you can see, we've got stuff clipping. It is very, very heavy. So, you know, just a word of the wise. Be careful, because it goes everywhere. Next is the Lizard MetaX mooring. Why does that sound like something Facebook would come out with? This is a belt trailer for you guys. Let's see, we'll talk about it. Weighs about 10 tons. Vredestein, BKT, Michelin, Trelleborg tires. Standard and wides on those. Tractor triangle, of course. Yes and no. Always got to go with yes there. Attachment on the back. We could go with a yes. We hook multiple of these together. And then mode. So we have a front wall. We got nothing. All of them. Front back walls. Etc. Etc. This is a pretty neat trailer. As a matter of fact, why don't we take our quad track over there and check it out, because this poor quad track is having some trouble with that trailer over there. So maybe we'll give it something that it can manhandle. Let's hook up here and show you how it works. So hooking up, taking a look, and we can raise and lower all on our own. So that is all on me. So I can move that up and down, do whatever I want there. And then we've got another set here as well. This is going to also match up with your shoulder buttons. If you're on console, Left shoulder buttons are going to do the left side. Right shoulder buttons are going to do the right side. And both of them do nothing, so don't even try. Well, we do have tension belts, no auto loading. Next is our Fliegl ASW 261, 18,000 liter capacity, or you could do 19 or 22.5. We also have manure spreader, which will do 18,000 liters. That's pretty cool. We'll show off the manure spreader. How's about that? Wheel options, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Vredestein, Lizard, that's a new one. And back in standard and wide tires on those. Side protectors, we get a couple different setups, which is very cool. Fenders, we have a couple sets for those as well. Well, that's always nice. Attachment, we have attacher low, top, low, top, low. Okay, same one over and over again. Had a brain fart. Designer, we have a Panther design, which is kind of neat. Let's see if we can flip this around, see what's changing. DjGoHam sees nothing that's changing. Maybe the design is on the trailer. Yeah, the design was on the trailer the whole time. Let's go with the Panther. Main color, let's go bright green. Design color, let's go blue. And cover color, let's go a really awkward yellow for some reason. But there's no attachment there. Let's see, manure spreader, cover. Aha, there we go. Now we can have it all. Next, we have the Joskin Betimax R6000S, 4.3 ton weight. On here, wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, BKT, Michelin, which are teeny tiny little things. And then back in, main color, we can choose a galvanized or a green. And as far as animals go, 7 cattle, 10 pigs, or 10 sheep. And now's a great time to remind you that the herdsman will do 200 of each. Just a nice reminder. How's about a 3-meter cultivator? You look like you needed one of those. It's been a while. This is the Güttler SuperMaxx 30-5, 1.1 tons, 140 horsepower required, 3 meters and 9 miles an hour. Bolt holes, which is not what I thought it said at first. We've also got a couple other sets for bolt holes. And then designs, we could change up the tines at the bottom. It's some placeables for you. First one is the Rice Bales Cell Point. This is made specifically for the Italian rice map. They do say that it's usable anywhere with rice as a fruit. The map I'm on does not have rice as a fruit. This is Elm Creek, so it doesn't work. But it will take rice bales nonetheless. I didn't even know you could make bales out of rice. Those look like straw bales. Copy crazy. Well, here's an interesting one. When you click on it, it doesn't give you the option to sell it, so that's interesting. So you may have to click demolish, and that will do it. Usually you could put like a building down, like this, for example. There we go. And we can pop back out and sell it here. But the other one was not doing that. Next, let's talk about some garages. So this is just set up as Garage 40 by 19. That's the name of it. But we do have a couple different colors. We also have some interiors. Man, that brick looks good. Haha, love it. So we've got 3 doors across the front, none around the sides. Or you could do 3 doors, but 1 is on the end and 2 are on the sides. This may work out well if you've got another smaller building right over here, or maybe K-Bot's decided to take over and ruin everything. He does that quite often. So be careful with that. Watch out for K-Bot. We also have 2 colors. Hey! So you can see here going through, it's just got all kinds of colors. Gets bright, gets dim. I'm not sure I've seen so many colors in one building before. Next is the old open barn, as close to the old closed barn? Yeah, I guess so. This is very nice. I like this. This kind of reminds me of something that would be in like Red Dead or something like that instead of being in Farming Simulator. Great job on this. Next is an interesting one. This is the small Polish shed. The only thing I could figure out that's Polish about it is the person who created it. I think the modder is Polish. Other than that, it's just a shed to the rest of us. Next to last new one for all platforms is a house. A small house that you can't go in, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. I've also been told that satellite dishes are bad. I don't know. Tony told me that. I don't think I should listen to Tony. And your last mod today, I got some good news. This is the Finnish Farmhouse, and the interior is also finished, which is great. You could go to sleep. It was a really bad joke. It didn't even work out. I got some interesting looking doors, but it is nice to see. We got a place to sleep, a place to change clothes. We got a nice little kitchen in here, refrigerator in the corner of the house. Kind of looks like the first house I built on The Sims. We won't worry about that. Let's see. Is that it? Is that the interior? That's the interior, but let's go over here to our garage. Oh yeah, now this is bigger than the garage I got in my own house. I like this a lot. Can we take some of the stuff from in here? Gimme. Can I have that? Nope. What about this? All right, well, it looks like I'm not able to. I'm taking the toolbox. Let's go. Been a long day. You can also change the color on this. Lots of color options, so it's not just orange. Jumping over to our updates for all platforms. The first one is the Lizard Colossus Harvesters Pack from Chris S. and Riley S. This is version number 5. It's the Vineyard update. They've added the Colossus 2000 Vineyard Harvester. It's a vineyard cultivator, mulcher, and pruner to encourage more grape and olive harvesting, especially for those seeking easier options for those. We also have the Titan trailer for bulk crop transport. Cotton and grapes have been added to all bulk categories, poplar forage header, and new realistic LED beacon options. They've also adjusted the simplified capacity configurations for root cart and root harvester, corrected the header trailer snap, price adjustments, and color organization. Jumping in, I do want to take a look at some of the new stuff that's come with this update. So we have the Lizard Titan trailer. So it may look familiar. I think this is the Rudolph trailer. Not quite sure. We have bulk crop standard at 20,000 liter. Then we have a 500,000 liter and a 5 million times. Yeah, that's super cool. Trelleborg, Michelin, Midas, BKT, Continental, Bredestein, and Nokian tires, standards, wides, all that good stuff. Branding, yes or no. So you could take away the Lizard Titan logo or all the Lizard logos. As a matter of fact, rear lighting, standard as well as 1, 2, 3, and back. Tractor triangle, yes and no. Color, there's only one that matters. Toothpaste, frame, toothpaste. Actually, they added a new one, Maui Green. Main color. Yeah, you guys get what I'm getting at here. We also have a design. We'll change that to Mancy Purple real quick, just in case. The room color, we'll change that to Mr. Ball Strike Pink. All right, so there you go. There's a Titan trailer, 20 million or 20,000. 5 million? 5 million. Yeah, not 20 million. Don't listen to me there. We also have poplar headers. So branding on here, of course, yes and no as well. Colors are the same. 2 meter working with 8 miles per hour. Then we could go for one 69 miles per hour. Nice. He knew what his job was and he succeeded. Then we have an awesome one, and this is for sugarcane. So it is a poplar header, but for sugarcane to be used, which is pretty darn cool. Then we have 4 harvesters, I think. Yeah, 4 grape harvesters. So we have the Colossus 2000, the regular one. Then we have fast. So instead of going 10 miles an hour, it goes 25. Then we have the olive unrealistic and the olive unrealistic more. So let's just take a look at regular unrealism here. 200 horsepower rather. We can bump that up to 750 or 2,500 horsepower with a max speed of 150 miles an hour. Yeah, we're doing that. We also have configurations of standard, so if you want to just change colors, you could do that. Or if you want, let's say, 20,000 liters or 100,000 liters, you could do that. 100,000 is as high as it goes, which is really wild to me. We also have wheel brands from Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Bredestein, BKT, Nokian, and back in. Let's go BKT, and let's go for some chunky boys. No super chunkies. All right, but that's all right. Beacon lights, we have orange, white, and everything in between. We're going to go with LED clear. Window tinting, we can go all the way. We've even got toothpaste tractor window tint if you really want it. So rock and roll there. We'll go with medium tank cover. We have a standard. We also have main color or design color. We're just going to keep that standard. Strobe lighting, we've got these as well, so you can throw some different strobe lights on. I'm going to go with construction. Main color, of course, colors through here all in it, but we're not going to worry too much about those, but we will buy one of those. Same thing for olives. Then we have all of the stuff that helps us in our field. So we have the mulcher. Now we have an 11 mile per hour or a 25, so maybe just go with the 25. We can do a 1-row unrealistic, then we could do 3-row unrealistic, so 10, it's ridiculous. So it's a 1.4 meter or 4 meter or 10 meter or 16 meter. I need to find out what's going on with that. We also have unrealistic crop guides, so that's going to be interesting. We'll go with a red there, find out what's going on with that. Then we've got our subsoilers. Same thing here. That's a 16 meter subsoiler that requires 60 horsepower. Yeah, we're definitely looking at that. Let's go with a yellow light for that. Yeah. And then we've got the pruner. We can prune at 25 miles per hour. Now, beacons on here are the only things that pruner, it just goes faster. Yeah. First up, let's try the harvester. It says to go 150 miles an hour, and I think we're gonna get there pretty quickly. How cool is this, dude? How cool is this? Oh, we just went into overdrive. Let's go, boo-boo. And slam on the brakes. I mean, the brakes work really well. So do the wheels. They really want to get up and move. All right, let's unfold it real quick. Let's see. I mean, it's not difficult to control. It's a little bit insane, but it's not difficult to control. Let's turn it on. No fast farming enabled. It just is what it is. And there we go, harvesting at 25 miles an hour. Yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Actually, it's a nice little speed limiter as well if you want to limit the speed, 25 miles an hour. Yeah, this may get you in the field again doing fine. Yeah, vineyard work. Yeah. Next, we got to try out the mulcher and this subsoiler. So I've gone with the only tractor that I could even think of that would be appropriate for this kind of thing. So this is the Case H with 340, 400 series special something or another from Mack Trucker 921. However, this on the back, this mulcher supposedly will do. Need to unfold the mulcher. Of course I need to unfold it. We could see where our lines are there. I haven't mulched in a while. I don't remember how to do this. Hang on, let's go over and do a crop that could be mulched. Yeah, there we go. So this is working, mulching at 25 miles an hour. I might actually mulch again. Ooh, that's cool. So that actually glows when you cut the lights on. Oh, that's awesome. One other thing I'm noticing here is when you turn it on, or when you unfold it, that's when the lights come on. That is pretty darn cool. Next, let's try the subsoiler. And remember, this is like a 1-point-something meter subsoiler. Let's unfold. We get that. We'll cut the lights on so it's nice and bright. We'll drop it down. And there you go. Not a lot of power required, and we're going 25 miles an hour subsoiling this field up here. Seed bed. I ain't subsoiled it forever. Just for fun, let's try and use a base game tractor. Here we go. We'll unfold, turn it on, drop it on. So this requires 60 horsepower. This is got like 100 and something. Does it work? You darn tootin', it works. How cool is that? Can I hire a worker? Oh, I can hire a worker. Well, that's cool. Does the worker turn around? Dudes, the worker turned around, is dropping it back down, and knows exactly where to go. How did they do that? This is awesome. I've been cheating so much. This is great. Next, we have the Honeybee AirFLEX series from Custom Modding version 1.1. Slipping bug has been fixed and minor fixes. And we've got the exact same option for the John Deere C850 Air Cart and the P576 Air Drill version 1.1. Slipping bug and minor fixes. The Amazon D9 does not have those fixes, but it does have a good one on its own. Version 103 fixed a UV error. Kotte Garant PT 20000 version 1.1 added manure system support and sight glass added. ADUP's brush cutter version 1.4 more color configurations added. Added production year to support the vehicle years mod and made it so it could be strapped to trailers. Super awesome. And Hitch Support version 1.0.1. This is the 2024-0209. I think maybe that's the date they submitted this. They've added in-cabin height adjustment control for the drawbar, added linkable socket for connection hoses, corrected the invisible drawbar joints, added force steering component, adjusted the store menu configuration, added custom axis control icon, added custom colors, and created the updated L10 in directories. This looks familiar. Well, it's from the same people that released the Wheelloader today. One of my favorite mods, it's something I have installed all the time, is the Multifruit buying station from 82 Studio version 1032. Oh yeah, added support for premium expansion crops, and they do say that the Platinum DLC products are supported and premium DLC crops are now supported. I think that's just an addition at the bottom. And we have one map update. The Old Farm Countryside version 1.1. New warehouses were added for new premium expansion products for carrots, parsnip, and red beet. All new products and sub-products were added to the different points of sale, corrected the position of the water trigger in the horse stable, and increased the description version. Lastly today, let's talk about updates for PC and Mac players. First one is the Enhanced Animal System version 2211. Bug fix, husbandries with goat milk work again. Galgenberg 4X version 1001. This update will require new game save. Issues, plow status errors have been fixed. Missed spawn at farm 1 fixed. Hoff stump juice production, pallets have been fixed. The different farm fixed, snow in the stable and farm shop, field number position adjusted, PDA fruit pixels eliminated, pallets spawn mill fixed, vineyard fixed, start from scratch now has no farm assigned, and various sell points removed from the missions. They do say in order to preserve all changes, there is a new save game necessary. And your last mod today, an update to Gnadenthal version 1.5, new crops. We have flax, lentils, peas, alfalfa, clover, triticale, right, spelt, mustard, and millet. There's also custom weather and growth calendar, support for swathing, now possible to sell straw, grass, hay, and silage at the export sell point, slightly lowered the price of lime from the buying point, made the sell point trigger larger at Blumengardgrain, removed the collisions from all the signs, removed invisible trees above field 67 and 68, and fixed the invisible tree above field 37 by the single shed. New save game is required. And that is it. That is it for the mods for this week. Did you notice the rear wheels keep turning on this thing? Hey-o. Nonetheless, if you haven't checked out today's Farm Sim news, go take a look at that. It was a very, very spicy day for sure. Also, make sure you check out some of the other mods that have come out this week, and make sure you stay tuned. I think we're doing the podcast today, so we'll see you guys there. Otherwise, just hope you have a great day, have an awesome weekend. See you on Monday.